We are in Big Lots today, and they have some new decor for me to share with you guys, and some awesome farmhouse finds a little bit later. We're gonna get started right here in the front with these little hand towels for $6.99. These come in a set of 2. They're really nicely made, and you had several different designs to choose from. Check out this macrame shelf. Really nice, right? You could probably DIY a Dollar Tree one if you wanted to, but these were only $6.99. And people, I'm about to blow your mind because pretty much everything I'm going to share with you right in this little section was $6.99. And I have a lot of people complain about Big Lots prices on a normal basis. So when I was picking stuff up and I'm like $6.99, $6.99, $6.99, I'm like, we got some really nice stuff for $6.99, including them rugs with the rubber on the back and this beautiful home piece right here. I thought this wall shelf was really cool. Also $6.99. Got the little two-tone going on, and we have the beads hanging out in the corner. This piece right here was probably my favorite find in the store. I mean, there's some really great things to check out today. I really like this little piece too. It reminded me of like paper I used to make in middle school, and we kind of put it in the center of the frame. Also $6.99. We had these cool little pieces right here. Also $6.99. I mean it. I was really happy to see the budget-friendly prices throughout this whole area in Big Lots. I personally feel like the quality for these items at $6.99 was extremely well priced. In the store that we shall no longer name on this channel, they had little bunnies around Easter, kind of like this bird. So I like that I can find very similar pieces at other locations for reasonable prices. I love these baskets, people. Love these. They had this one too with the little white flowers on there with the blue accent pieces. And then we had a bunch of pillows. I didn't get prices on all of these, but I can tell you they were really nice. And then these ones right here, I have learned from experience and people in the comments that see the little bags, I couldn't understand like why they weren't, but that apparently that's how they come to the store, and then they'll unpack them, you know, and they inflate. So anyhow, here's our little clearance section. This was not the only clearance section, but it was a little end aisle clearance section where they had the new decor at. So, you know, I thought I really like this leaf piece we just checked out for $13.97. So I figure we'll just keep on going and see what else we got going on here, because you guys like clearance as much as I like clearance. I'm sure you do. Although sometimes I look at clearance prices, I'm like, that ain't clearance to me. This pretty piece right here was also $13.97. And then they had like this little coral piece. This was marked down to $6.97. And then this little diet sign caught my eye, and I'm like, oh, there's, you know, nothing really special about this. And then I seen where it said always start tomorrow, and I got a nice little chuckle out of it. I had to share it. They had these little tabletop decor pieces. These were priced at $4.97. And then they had some, you know, that were kind of like little picture frames. Just thought that I would share, you know, the nice little clearance finds we had going on over here. We have seen some of the pieces on this little end of aisle section, but they had a couple new little pieces I wanted to share, starting with this little hexagon, right? 6 hexagon, yep. Hexagon planter. We had this really nice hanging piece right here, hanging shelf, that's what I'm gonna call it. I didn't see a price on it and then realized it was kind of sitting there for $19.99. I don't know why, it was just, you know, hanging down there. Really like these little two-tone vases. I'm a huge fan of the glossy right now, so these kind of stole my heart with the color tone as well. And then we had these beautiful macrame kit planters, which I'm almost positive we've, if not these exact ones, we've seen some from here before. We've definitely checked these out, but I wanted to share them again with you since, you know, I'm in the aisle. And in case you haven't seen any of my recent Big Lots browses, just kind of fill you on in with what we got. $14.99 for this beautiful pillow. And then I really still find these just super awesome. This is like the summer aisle. We have a bunch of like outdoorsy slash indoorsy type stuff. We've went through this section over here before, but what really caught my eye was this right here. See this little section? Now, I'm not going to go through what the little picks, you know, the floral pieces, but we are going to check out these beautiful, what are we calling these? Porch leaners. That's what the tag says. Now, all of these have prices but one. And I wanted to also point this out right here because I'm a huge fan of live edge wood, okay? But this is rubber. So for those of you that like live edge wood and you like this piece, and if that would matter to you, I just want to let you know that it's not real wood. On the edge there is a little bit of rubber. And just in case I didn't mention it, that piece was $19.99. This welcome sign right here is also $19.99. Super pretty. I love the ornate design around the edge. And this picket fence looking piece right here is priced at $22.99. I'm not a huge fan of the color, and I actually like gray, so I'm shocked I'm even saying that. But I love the design on these wall planters. These are $18.99. These reminded me of some pieces we've all seen at Dollar Tree. They had two different designs in these. They were priced at $8.99, and they are a little bit thicker than the pieces you would get from Dollar Tree. We had this cute little bike piece. I'm a huge fan of bikes, so I had to share it for $14.99. And then we had a bunch of ornate designed garden drum tables, and these ranged in price, but I wanted to share with you all the sizes and beautiful colors. People, I'm going to be honest with you. I've been browsing almost 2 years now, and if you love farmhouse decor, and sometimes, yes, it can be a little bit pricey, but I tell you what, Big Lots always has an amazing section with farmhouse pieces, and they're not the typical pieces. Well, some of them are, you know what I'm saying, but not all of them are the typical pieces that you would see if you go to another home decor store. They always just seem to have a little extra farmhouse love in them. So I love to check out Big Lots farmhouse stuff. I don't decorate in farmhouse specifically, but I am such a sucker for good farmhouse home decor. They had these cute little trays just sitting here all by them lonesome selves. So I was like, let's check these out. This one right here is priced at $12.99, and this cool, I don't even know, what will we do with this? Like, it is so much bigger than the camera's letting on. I think it was $44.99 is the price for that. And then we had these smaller versions that are about 2 foot. They're $18.99. And check out these beautiful little lantern pieces. Please mind, my kids are home. Okay, I got life going. So if you're shouting there, I'm in another room, but you know, life gets loud sometimes. Beautiful little lantern pieces. And then we have this little home decor piece right here that turns. I like the side with the sheep more than the other side, I think. Oh, and here is my second favorite find of the video. I really like this piece. It's $16.99. I'm not crazy about the price, but I felt like we could do a lot with it. Whether we could buy several of them, turn them into like a long, tall, like wall shelf thing. Anyhow, moving on. We had this little windmill piece for $14.99, and then I could not reach all of these pieces, but I wanted to just share them with you. I could not get a price on any other one except for the middle one, and I completely humiliated myself. So prepare yourself for this. If you go in Big Lots and you see this little cage with the bird, don't let the try me button fool you, okay? This sucker is loud. Walk away, okay? Walk away. It's loud. It's going to draw attention to you, and it doesn't shut up. It goes on for quite some time. I had a nice little chuckle out of it. $18.99 for this little truck right here. I was totally digging this farmhouse sign. I felt like this was definitely different from something I'm used to seeing as far as a typical farmhouse sign. This was priced at $19.99. $14.99 for this little piece right here with the galvanized metal going on. And on the shelf underneath of it, we had another truck. And I was like, this one's a little bit smaller, but it also comes with florals. This one was priced at $16, so it was a little bit cheaper than the other one that we checked out. And then we have, I'm so sorry about my kids. And then we have this right here for $24.99. And that's going to be it for this browse, people. As always, thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. And until next browse.